Have you guys ever seen a log like this that's rotted on the outside and looks like it should be put in the firewood pile and wondered what's inside of it? So in today's video, friends, we're going to find out, so stay tuned because it might surprise you what's hiding under the bark on this old ugly log over here. So welcome back to the sawmill, friends. Today we're finishing up this maple that we started in a previous video. And for those of you that have not seen that footage, there's a link down below. And as you can see right here, guys, this log is spectacular. It more than met my expectations on how good it was going to be. So in today's video, we're going to finish up this log and see what it's got hiding under the bark. And hopefully there's no nails. You guys hang in there. Friends, we're finishing up this maple today. We started this in a video a couple of days ago. If you've not seen that one, there's a link down below in the video description. Go check it out. Had to make one cut before we even got started today on this face right here, and that's because this log on the large end is just too wide for this mill. It was almost 36 inches over here. I didn't want to squeeze it between the rollers and risk damaging the mill, so I went ahead and cut that side off. We flipped it. Now we're going to saw from this face right here, and it's pretty nasty, guys. It looks pretty bad. There's a lot of mud and debris on here. The bark is falling off. But for those of you that saw this first video, you know what's hiding under the bark on this log. Some really nice wide ambrosia maple with tons of spalting in it. Should be pretty good on this face, and I'm anticipating hitting some metal on this log. This came from a schoolyard. It was several feet from the playground, and I'm shocked we've not hit metal yet, to be honest, guys. I expect to see some metal today on this face right here, and hopefully I'm wrong. On the sawmill, Joe Maine Silvertip Turbo 7. If you guys want to try these blades out, call Joe Maine. His cell phone number is always down in the video description. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but we hit a nail right there. Kind of a small nail, no surprise though. This came from a residential area, you know, a schoolhouse yard, so that right there was expected, and I'm shocked. I got those 3 slabs sawed the other day and made 2 cuts this morning before I finally hit some metal. But it's worth the effort to do this and sacrifice a blade and get this nail out, because look at this figure right here, guys. Look at that. The amount of money this slab will be worth is a lot more than the blade is worth, guys. And I misspoke. Those bandsaw blades, most of the time, unless you hit something really bad, you can resharpen those, reset them, and reuse them most of the time. But that nail right there, guys, will need to come out. And hopefully, key word is hope, that's the only nail in this log, but it's probably not. Let's go grab some tools and dig this thing out. But my goodness, look at that maple right there. Look how nice that is. 28 inches wide right there. My goodness. All right, guys, we got 2 more slabs cut. The first one went really well, and that was a brand new blade. But on this second cut right here, I don't know if you guys heard it or not, we hit some metal way back here, right when I went into the log. It started smoking over here, actually. But if you hit metal when you're making your cuts with your sawmill, try to finish your cut, because if you stop, it's hard to back out of that cut. Sometimes you got to cut the blade to get it out of there. So I always try to finish my cut if I can, but it was smoking right here. That blade is probably toast because of that. But we was expecting metal in this log, so it's not a huge surprise, but it is kind of aggravating. Slide this one out of the way. My goodness, this one's heavy. This face right here, it looks okay. The metal should be in the underside of this slab. Yeah. There it is. All right, guys, this one has the pith in it right there. There's one nail and there's a second nail right there. And over here on the remainder of the log, right there, are both of the nails. Probably have to dig those out. They'll be kind of aggravating to get to. Of course, these right here shouldn't be too bad. Now on a log like this, of course I'll remember it because it's so nice. But what you want to do is, after you kiln dry it, and if you're going to sell these to a woodworker, get yourself a metal detector wand, like the ones you see at the airport and stuff like that. I got one up there in the shop, and I will scan all these slabs before I sell them to anybody, just to make sure there's not any nails or nothing hiding down in there, because they're out there to ruin a planer blade or a router, a router bit, however they're going to flatten these, and be pretty aggravating. It looks like we may have another nail right there. I'm not sure. I have to take a look at that also. So other than this metal right here, and we also have some dark areas right there. See where it's black? That's usually a sign of metal in most of your species of logs. So I have that black streak right there. The metal interacts with the wood and causes that color. I have to look at that also down there as well. and make sure there's not any metal hiding over there. That was a brand new blade, but that's part of it. Well, we got one nail right there and a little eye bolt right there. Then I found some more metal right there where I was thinking we might have some. There was a small nail in that area right there. So hopefully, key word is hope, we got all the nails out of this log, but probably not. So the next cut will come down here, clean up this face just a little, then probably get 3 more slabs and we'll be done. And hopefully there's no more metal in this log. I got a blade we're going to change out right now, guys. And that blade is used, but it should be okay to finish this job up. I just may have to go just a little slow to make these few passes right here. I just hate to put another brand new blade on there when I got a 90% chance of hitting more metal on this log. All right, guys, I made one cut with that old used blade. I took off about 1 inch of material to try to clean that face up a little before we start cutting our last 3 slabs. And guess what? More nails. Hit one right there as soon as I first went into this cut, and hit one more right there. This log is full of nails, guys. If you saw the first video on this log, we got 3 slabs cut with 0 nails. And I'm in shock, to be honest with you. I've hit way too many nails now. I probably hit some nails I didn't even see. And to have cut 3 slabs out of this same log just a few days ago, not hit any metal, was just sure luck. Or maybe it's because I'm the best sawyer on YouTube. Yep, that's probably why. So guys, I'm done for the day. We got to head to a Christmas dinner here in about 2 hours. I got to head up to the house and get cleaned up. And this log should have been done today, guys, but when you factor in hitting all this metal, filming it, which makes everything take longer, you know, going over footage, changing out camera batteries because the cold weather kills these camera batteries. When you factor in all that, just to make, you know, 6 or 8 cuts that I made today took several hours. And it should have took about 30 minutes, to be honest with you. If I wasn't videoing it, I probably would have finished this today, but when you factor in pulling out all these nails, just no way to get it all done before it gets dark. And I need to put some lights down here. You guys have been on me for a while to put some lighting overhead so I can saw down here at night, and I think I'll do that probably sometime this winter because I don't have enough things on my agenda already. I'll just add that to the list. But before we go, this right here might be the best slab of the day, even though it does have the pith right there in the middle. There's a lot of color in this one. So let's go ahead real fast, guys, and grab the bucket, and you know what that means. All right, guys, even though we hit a lot of metal today, we still got a nice reward out of this. So we got several really nice spalted ambrosia maple slabs. Just part of it, guys, just part of it. All right, guys, before we go, that song you just heard is called I Go Blind. And I can't remember the artist, but I actually bought the rights to that song several years ago. And I use it in videos sometimes, but every time I do use it in a video, it seems like you guys really go nuts over it. You really like that song. I like it too, but I don't use it in every video anymore. Used to, I used it a whole lot. And I used it in the last video when we started up this maple log. And that's the first time I've put that song on this channel in probably 2 years. But every time I do, it does get your guys' attention. But I had a few Patreon members ask me if I could put the entire song in a video. Excuse me, I can't talk, look over me, my goodness. Too much coffee today. If there is such a thing, I don't think there is, to be honest with you. So anyway, some of the Patreon members asked me if I could put that entire song in one of my videos. And since this video today is kind of short because we hit nails every pass we made, I'm going to put it here at the end, the entire song. So if you like that song, just sit back and listen to it. And I'll try to put some graphics on the screen or something to make it go by a little bit faster. Or maybe I won't put nothing on there. Who knows? It really don't matter, I guess. So anyways, to you Patreon members who asked about that song, here you go. Listen to the whole thing. I'll put the whole thing at the end of this video. So in closing here, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys back here soon.
No matter the distance and how far I run, you'll always be missing when the day is done. Hey, now the truth is I don't really know why. I just let the wild wind decide, 'cause I go blind when I try to find you. Yes, I go blind when I try to find you. But I'll find you. So what's your conviction? What is your truth? What's your prediction? To know for what is. But we make our own dreams. It's perfectly clear. I still present the taste when you're not near. Oh, hey, now the truth is I don't really know why. I just let the wild wind decide, 'cause I go blind when I try to find you. Yeah, I go blind when I try to find you. Yeah, I go blind when I try to find you. Yeah, I go blind when I try to find you. but I'll find you.